Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. To make this winterberry crochet cardigan you will need a super chunky yarn and a size 10mm crochet hook. So to begin with, I made a chain of 30 for a size small. For a medium I would suggest chain in 34 and a large 38. Then single crochet into the second chain from the hook and continue with single crochet to the end of the row. For your next row, chain 1, turn, make a single crochet into that very first stitch. Insert your hook into the next stitch, pull your yarn through and then make a chain of 3. Then yarn over and pull through those 2 loops. And then single crochet into your next stitch. So as you can see from the other side, you've created a little berry stitch. So do the same thing again, insert your hook into the next stitch, pull through your yarn, make a chain of 3, then yarn over and pull through those 2 loops, and then single crochet into the next stitch and continue that until the end of the row. So for the next row, chain 1, then turn, and then you're going to single crochet all the way across to the end of the row. For your next row, chain 1, and then into this very first stitch, insert your hook, pull through your yarn, make a chain of 3, yarn over and pull through those 2 loops, single crochet into your next stitch. So you're going to continue this to the end of the row. So insert your hook into the next stitch, pull through your yarn, make a chain 3, then yarn over and pull through those 2 loops, and then single crochet into the next stitch. So continue that pattern until you reach the end, and I'll show you what happens at the end. So now we're coming to the end. Insert your hook, make a chain 3, yarn over and pull through 2, single crochet into the next stitch. Now you'll notice that there's 1 stitch left, so just do a single crochet into that stitch. So at the end of this row, chain 1, turn, and then single crochet all the way across. And you're going to repeat those last 4 rows over and over again until the piece measures from your shoulder to your hip. So this is your back piece. You should end up with 1 big square. Now we're going to be making the front panel. So chain 1, single crochet into the first, insert your hook into the next, pull through your yarn, chain 3, yarn over and pull through those 2 loops, and then single crochet into the next. And you're going to continue this pattern over 13 stitches. You will end up having 6 berry stitches. So for your next row, you're going to chain 1 and you're going to single crochet all the way across. For your next row, chain 1, then turn your piece, and then insert your hook into that first stitch, chain 3, then yarn over and pull through those 2 loops, then single crochet into the next, and then continue that all the way across the row. It's just basically the same as your back panel. You're going to just keep continuing in that pattern, and then repeat those last 4 rows over and over again until this panel is the same length as your back panel. So now you're going to count 4 stitches away from your panel, attach your yarn. No matter what size you make, always have 3 stitches unworked between each panel. So find your 3 middle stitches. So chain 1, single crochet into that first stitch, insert your hook into the next stitch, pull up your yarn, make a chain 3, yarn over and pull through those 2 loops, single crochet into the next, and continue that pattern all the way to the end. So you will have 6 berries on this panel too, so you're just going to keep repeating that 4 row pattern repeat as you did on the other panel over and over again until this panel is the same length as your back panel. So don't forget, I made this top in a size small, so no matter what size you have, always have 3 unworked stitches in between each panel. So 3 stitches in the middle are unworked. Now turn your top inside out, attach your yarn to the bottom corner, single crochet all the way up, leave a 7-inch gap for your armholes. So to start your sleeve, for a size small, chain 30, 34 for a medium, 38 for a large. Then single crochet into that second chain from the hook, and then single crochet to the end of the row. So for your next row, chain 1, single crochet into that very first stitch, insert your hook into the next stitch, pull your yarn through, make a chain of 3, then yarn over and pull through those 2 loops, and then single crochet into the next stitch, and continue that pattern to the end of the row. So for your next row, chain 1, turn, and then single crochet all the way across. For your next row, chain 1, turn, insert your hook into that very first stitch, pull your yarn through, make a chain of 3, yarn over and pull through those 2 loops, then single crochet into the next, and continue that pattern until you reach the end. Make sure that you end with your single crochet. You will have 1 stitch left over, so put a single crochet into that last stitch. So I just want to show you what happens again at the end of the row. Insert your hook into the stitch, pull your yarn through, make a chain of 3, yarn over, pull through those 2 loops, single crochet into the next stitch, then you'll have 1 stitch left over, so single crochet into that last stitch. Your next row, chain 1, turn your work, then single crochet all the way across, and repeat those last 4 rows over and over again until your sleeve is long enough to fit your arm. I think I did 13 rows of bobbles. For your next row, chain 1, turn your work. Now you're going to make a single crochet decrease. So into that very first stitch, insert your hook, pull your yarn through, insert your hook into the next stitch, pull your yarn through, yarn over, pull through 3 loops, then single crochet into the next stitch. So you're going to continue with your single crochet decrease, single crochet decrease, single crochet until the end of the row. For your next row, chain 2, then turn your work, and now you're going to double crochet all the way across this row. Your next row, chain 2, turn your work. Now you're going to begin with a front post double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook around that double crochet post, pull your yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2. Now you're going to do a back post double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook from behind, wrap it around that double crochet post, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So continue with your front post double crochet, back post double crochet to the end of the row. Next row, chain 2, and then you're going to repeat your last row. So yarn over, make your front post double crochet, and then do your back post double crochet and repeat that to the end of the row. Now you're going to fold your sleeve inside out, attach your yarn, single crochet that seam closed, and then attach it by single crocheting it to that hole on your cardigan. Make sure that the seam is facing downwards. Now you're going to attach your yarn to the bottom corner of your front panel, then double crochet all the way across that bottom edge. Well, once you have your row of double crochet done, you're going to chain 2 and you're going to do about 4 or 5 rows of front post double crochet and back post double crochet on the bottom edge of your cardigan. So now we're going to do double crochets all along the inside edge of your cardigan. Once you're finished doing your row of double crochet, you're going to do 4 or 5 rows of front post double crochet, back post double crochet, and then that's it, your top is finished. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Until next time, take care.